All right, man. We back again, man. We here with the business brotherhood continues. We here with the all-time, what we call him, man. It's the dog of the league. Been that
No awards, but the dog of the league.
for real. But I must say, Jumpman has been known on national teams up the road to handle business and at the house and at the crib. But he was accepted into the brotherhood of the business long time ago. Like I said, we just was talking about it. He even had his team at one point. He broke off and tried to have his own team, but after that 1 year, he was like,
2 years.
yeah, 2 years. Yeah, he said after that second year, he was done. He said it's a lot that go into having his own team, but hey, like I said, man, introducing the son, presenting the others, the dog Jumpman was good.
Not much, man. The first podcast I'm on ever in life, so
Yeah, man. Listen, man, it's a long time coming. Happy to have you. Definitely, man. The same questions I've been asking your brothers, man. It's two-part. The business, the brotherhood, and also this year, making it to the Super Bowl. Just kind of expound on it, man. Like, what did it mean to you to bring the business back this year, and then also making it to the Super Bowl?
shoot. Honestly, it meant a lot, bringing the business back. You feel me? It was, going back home. You know, us last year, it was, we was kind of still together, but it was on another team. Um, it was a lot going on, but we couldn't. We have our own say so because it's two different. It was two different teams in one. Not I wouldn't even say two different teams. It was like four different teams in one.
Hmm.
But shout out to Marty. Love you, man, for that. Um, as far as this year, business coming back, it felt good to a certain extent. We still had our in-house problems and stuff going on.
Hmm.
So, but when it came time to play on the field, we kind of, in a way, in a sense, kind of put it to the side and played what we had to do, but it was still going on in the game. So, but I definitely enjoyed the season. I always enjoy the season. I always enjoy coming out there. Um, is it? I mean, the business is a family. I mean, that's it. That's that. When Joe first brought me in there, that's how I think we had a picnic or something, or whatever.
Yeah.
So it was nice. We don't do that no more. We need to start back doing that again.
We getting back to it though.
All right, all right. It just, I felt, when I first came in the league, I ain't say nothing to nobody. When I first came in the business, I ain't say nothing to nobody. But after a while, once I got to know everybody, once I seen that it was family, and I can really be myself, you know, thank you, Joe, for that though. Bringing me over. Um, I just felt, I can step up, do things, be vocal, as far as like, saying things like, things that go towards the team, or as far as like defense stuff. Um, and let's see what else.
Hmm. Talking about the defense, because I know that you are one of the coaches as well as the leaders. Your defense have been, besides the offensive line, the strongest point at times.
Yeah.
That's in the league this year.
When it comes to stopping high-powered offenses.
Mm.
Um, as far as having that defense be that dominant, what does it take and what goes into it? I mean, is it just come out there, y'all just line up from talent, or do y'all actually sit back and work through the details, actually look at film, and actually do breakdowns?
We look at other teams as far as like the game before. As far as like look at film, I never done that out here in the league. But we know we've been out here playing ball so long. We know team tendencies or whatever. So we feel like I always feel like our D line can match up to anybody O line. So once the D line is set, and then we go ahead and put other people in their places. As far as like the DBs, whatever. But at one point it used to be like our DBs used to be, like you couldn't ball my DBs, you couldn't do nothing. Our D line wasn't there. But now our D line is there, and our DBs are really, was shaky. As far as like, who we had in place, who we had playing and stuff. So, but for the defense, strategize. We didn't.
Just came out there and put it together.
We just physical, man.
Okay, so
But communication had always been the
Yeah,
key,
that's
man.
definitely communication.
That was lacking this past season.
okay, so the game that y'all beat Death Row, 22-0.
Communication.
Okay,
Definitely.
the defense was okay. What was the difference between that defense then and that defense in the Super Bowl?
Everybody was there for one, with the exception of Jump. But it was a lot
No,
of communication.
no, we had Tavares at safety on that.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody was there.
Yeah,
And J-Mo played in that game.
J-Mo did play in that game. He played that slot. Yeah.
So only one person wasn't there was you, but it was communicating on the field. But everybody was communicating. And the Super Bowl wasn't like that.
And then also with that game right there, I was on the sideline that play, and I was doing the matchup as far as like with the D line and stuff. Like I was sending Keem like who I felt he can match up better with as far as to get pressure to Jeff. And then also who's the other D line we got? Donnell. You know, I was always switching them two up. You know, you gotta praise me now, but I was switching them two up as far as like when I seen the matchup, and I was like, I felt like he was better, he faster, the old lineman too slow over there. You know, we can get better pressure with like this. You know, try to rattle Jeff that first time. So
okay,
see that's the communication part.
Yeah, that second time around we didn't do that because I was actually playing, so I wasn't actually looking at the whole field, the whole thing.
Gotcha.
So I was on the field at that time, and I didn't.
It didn't matter because they came with a game plan to dump off quick for us too.
I mean, we still could have got that game plan anyway. I mean, because our DBs, we told them they supposed to play up, but they didn't. They kept playing back.
Not all of them. But we ain't got, you ain't got to call out no name.
Yeah,
we
for
know
sure.
what time it is.
So basically, it was different.
Yeah, it was definitely different.
Communication was different.
I mean, like Bill said earlier, like you felt before the game even started, you felt like it wasn't there. You know, we was there to play, but you know, you felt that we like it was kind of like
you weren't clicking on all seven.
Yeah.
Something was missing.
Damn, that's crazy to get there to that moment. And like I said, the staples of the team feel like that. That's just crazy because actually I think one time y'all went up. Y'all was up 8-7 in that Super Bowl, still having a chance to pull that game out.
I thought we were gonna win it. I really did. But,
But
football gods had other plans.
Other plans, yeah. So
I wouldn't say football guys had other plans. It's just the leaders sometimes up top. They don't know how to sometimes just stop the game, call a timeout, get us together, and you know, let's do what we got to do. Let's change up something. You know.
I can take that.
You know, that's why I felt like because we in the game, we don't see stuff going on, but our leaders outside the game, they're supposed to be able to like, I see it's not going in the right direction. Let's stop now. You know, let's lose the timeout, but let's get together. You know, let's change up something. You know, what can we do? We didn't do that. You know, the shout out to Death Row, they made their adjustments. You know, they came out with a different game plan. You know, so
yeah, you're right about that. They scored on 4th down. They scored on 4th and go. Yeah.
yeah, my corner. Yeah,
Come back,
yeah.
right. But that shouldn't have. A lot of that went on that play shouldn't have went down.
yeah, it shouldn't even got to that point right there too. But
So yeah, you're right about that.
and then another thing too, to get off my chest.
For sure. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I feel like we need to. It's been a problem every year, but we really need to find some better refs or train these refs to know the rules, you know, best they can, you know, so we won't have to keep going to you like, oh, this and that, you know, that's not a good look. I mean, you look in the NFL, any other league, they're not going to the commissioner asking them, oh, no, you got to change this. Like, no, like you supposed to be back watching the game and that's it. Like, you know, they need to know what's the rules and what can we do and can't do in the game.
Mm-hmm.
They need to. So.
As far as that, I mean, I know one play I was sent where the offensive lineman is completely off the line and he's turned sideways. Now, when I seen that, mine was blown because I thought that the whistle had been blown and that was his stance, that he automatically took a step back.
No.
When you came back and showed me that, no, that's before the play started, that's automatic false start.
If you go back in the film, cameraman right here, you go back in the film, the first 2 plays when he actually lined up on the line, he's getting beat. He getting washed. But when he does that, whatever, I don't know what it's called, but he lined up in the backfield, that's it.
Yeah, but that's
all season.
yeah. And now, like I said, I'm hearing stuff like that was all season, and that's not even football per se. Now it's different if he lines somebody up behind,
Mm-hmm.
like bringing that running back up behind
Mm-hmm.
that last lineman. But for him to line up completely sideways and off the line, man, we all know that that's not football. But
I mean, that's not the reason why we lost the game,
yeah,
but
yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
but still though, I mean, if somebody's being beat to that point coming off the end, then that means that can change the whole dynamic of the game.
Mm-hmm.
But once again, that's on myself. Like I said, the officials, something like, yeah, we got to catch that, and that's real.
Then we have to do a better job. You know, I respect the officials, you know. I mean, they come out, they don't have to be out there with us. You know,
For
they come
sure.
out there, they get paid to do a job, you know, but I think they need to do a better job with it. You know, be consistent of what you're going to do on your calls and all that too. So that's it. Like, far as like from game to game, like one game, the call is this, and the next game is the same play, but it's a different call. So,
Trust me, and that's something that needs to change. And we talk about it every year. But some of the same reasons that Joe, other guys are talking about the camaraderie. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I ever had a podcast with the referees that come out here, that come on here and talk, they're a lot of the times we can't keep reps.
yeah.
It's
you know,
because of the disrespect from a lot of the guys. Like I would love to have some of the same consistent refs because they know the rules. But like I said, when you got obviously, you know what I'm saying, things escalating, people running up in ref faces.
Yeah.
It's not just happening in this league. It's across the board. I mean, like hell, I mean, refs getting killed at this point all over the world. But it's just at this point, we gotta really, like I say, change some things on my end as well as some of the guys got to kind of, you know what I'm saying, take control of their teams as well.
And that shouldn't be tolerated at all. Like people run up in the rough face at all. Like we're not out here for that. You know, like we need to go ahead and nip that in the bud and just go ahead. If you're gonna run up in the rough face and get all raw, 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 go ahead and raw, raw to the sideline and don't come back out there. You know, because we don't need that out there on the field. Because we won't. We need the refs to come out there every year. We need good refs out there.
Yes, sir.
So, I mean, is it?
No, man. Well, jump, man. Look at, bro. Like you said before, you came on here. You mentioned it earlier. It's the first podcast you ever been on. Hopefully, this is not gonna be the last time you on this podcast. Definitely won't be the last award you will get because South Florida Flag Football will be putting together a Hall of Fame. Believe it or not.
Jump made it. Jump made the cut.
That's not even a question. It's been well deserved.
You got some way to go.
He's
Mr. 34, leave Mr. 34.
so Chuck, man, look here, man. Just keep doing what you're doing, bro. I know you said that you retired at the end of this Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Check yourself, man.
I hope it's not the last, man. We see you out there, man, between them lines. But definitely, bro. It's been an honor. Can't tell you a pleasure.
I
Like
mean,
said,
kudos to you for even like bringing the league together, having us have something to do every Saturday. You feel me? So I mean, I know that's pressure on you every weekend as well too. So
yeah, bro.
make sure everything right behind the scenes.
Nah, man, I appreciate that, man. We supposed to do something big this year, man. That's our 20th year. South Florida Flag Football, man. We done made
Everybody
it about 20
free.
years.
And on a better field.
Yeah, hot dogs and hamburgers at the South Florida Flag Football picnic, man. See y'all there. Hope y'all come out. Yeah, man, Jump, man, it's been a pleasure, bro. Next coming up, man, is
Hold on, we need to start feeding the homeless again too. Why we stop that?
They said it stopped. Yeah, they had to.
yeah. The only reason why we stopped was due to COVID.
Okay.
When COVID hit, they shut us down because we would have continued. But no, you're absolutely right, man. We are looking at ways to going out there feeding the homeless, man. We was jumping in the back of trucks. People we had the kids out there, and we did it behind the shadow. Like we did it behind the shadow. We didn't want no publicity because that's even talking about it right now is crazy because I don't want to do nothing like that for sure. None of us did. None of us will. It's just something that we just decided to do a long time ago. and just to get out there and go on overtime, man. And we did, man. We went out there and fed the homeless.
Question: can we put a money prize on the championship game?
Okay, niggas gonna run to the car.
Man, listen, I don't mind if they put money into the pot and the Super Bowl winners take that pot home. I'm good with it.
Got niggas betting now. Gonna get them guns and bags.
I just want to bring the family, thing back out there to the league. So how you feel like we can do that?
Like doing what you said earlier, bro.
Yeah,
Joe been talking about it for a while, man. It's before the season start. South Florida Flag Football got to do a picnic. Like my camera guy, Rondell. Shout out to More Live Than You. He been saying it for the last 3 years. He said, man, we need to go back to having some type of picnic to bring these guys out there before the season start, just so they can know that this is a brotherhood. For those who come, you come. For those who don't, at least they'll see pictures of it online and know that all them boys hang around each other. They together. They brothers. So then you would think twice about trying to run and go get something, because you'll be like, dang, I just was, unless there's some personal beef, which it does happen. But at the end of the day,
you put a challenge on that. Like you could do 40-yard dash challenge. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that want to enter that $10 entrance fee or whatever, want to get the part, field goal, some little fun shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just something fun since you want to bet some money on something.
yeah, for sure.
And also, I feel like we've been in so many Super Bowls. We didn't win that many, but the Super Bowls have changed. It used to be fun in the Super Bowl. Like it used to be a party.
Yeah.
Like in a sense.
Yeah.
But not. It's like now it's like, all right, let's get out there. It don't feel like a Super Bowl like vibe.
Yeah. Well, we had DJs and stuff out there.
I mean, I feel like our last Super Bowl vibe was when we was in OT. Overtime.
Overtime.
Like we came out, we took took pictures,
Yeah,
everybody, we had the whole
yeah.
backdrop and all that stuff.
Yeah.
We had DJs and everything out there. It was a whole it was a crowd. It was
League done changed. That's what I'm trying to get back to now.
That's you right.
Changed though. The guys, a lot of them guys that were playing in the league then, think about it. Snelly brother, they ain't playing now. There were times played in that game. Bloom played in that game. Joe played in that game. A lot of dudes ain't playing though.
Or we could do something like every other weekend, get a bounce house, for the kids, bring their family. Yeah. So you want to bring your family out.
Yeah.
Stuff like that out there to the league. So
no, absolutely, man. Like, bro, all these.
Because everybody got kids.
Yeah, for real. Some of them guys playing with their kids.
Yeah.
Some of the guys playing with their kids. Shout out to Odell, bro. But no, man, all these points are great, and it's something that we do need to implement. And like I said, we have to get back into, because once again, like I said, losing Foe was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Before the season, and we just trying to protect as many of the young guys that we can.
Yeah.
Keep them off the streets more than anything, man. And if I can continue just doing this, hell, if I could do something, I don't care if it's basketball or basketball season, I don't care what it is, but just to keep these guys going, man, I'm definitely going to try my best to do my part. Real talk. But nah, man, I appreciate you once again. Let's go, King. We back sitting here continuing with the business edition of you hear him in the background messing with one of the brothers who have come in this league, man, and came and made a staple since he came in. Like I said, came in as an offensive player and wound up being actually one of the most dominant defensive players that we got in this game. With a hell of a offensive lineman skills as well, out there pancaking guys. But we sitting here with Officer Keem. When I say Officer Keem, I truly mean that, a police officer. So mad respect to that for you even putting that uniform on, getting out there, doing what you do. But brother, since you came in the league, man, just your passion. As you heard Bum Bum, your brother, say, boy, he couldn't stand you in the beginning because, boy, you talk so much trash.
It's part of football.
Part of football, but talk to me, man. This season, man, with the business coming back, how did it feel, man, to be back?
It felt good. Shout out to Marty. I went over there and played with Marty. We had that situation.
We ain't never get to play in the Super Bowl. We came back, said we was gonna go to the Super Bowl. It hurt not to win the Super Bowl. So back at it. Now we gotta win the Super Bowl.
I hear y'all working on building. Let me see. I already heard Death Row got a super team. Then I'm hearing that the business building a super team.
And we got a family, bro. We ain't got no team. We got a family.
So, I'm just saying what they was talking about online.
Well, majority of us don't even have a Facebook like that to talk online. So that's other people just talking for us. Just like I said in the season, you can't talk in football so much because you got to actually play. I ain't lying. When we played Magic City Bulls, they was talking all that shit. When they lined up against us in that playoff game, we took the fight out of them. That's all I got to say. All that talking you do online, you got to back it up at the end of the day. Mano y mano, man to man. If you ain't a man, we going to show you ain't a man. We going to make you a little boy. And we going to keep going at your ass, little boy.
Listen, all rep, Keem, man. Right now, you know that we have not given out the Defensive Player of the Year award. But definitely right now, it's you and another guy, O'Neal. Right now is at the top of the hill. The captains will decide on who will definitely win MVP of this year.
And that's what I agree on. I feel like it shouldn't be one person making the decision. Put the people that you play against to make that decision. See who's the big impact in the game. Are you the big impact? The big impact going to win that award every time.
I'm hearing that, like I was telling these guys, O'Neal, they said he had 20, 26, 27 sacks.
I had 24 and I missed 3 games. So you tell me who the big impact. I play inside, get double teamed and everything too. People game plan for me. I ain't no hate on O'Neal. O'Neal is a hell of a player, 47 years old. But I ain't blitzing free. I'm touching and going against somebody every single play. It's not free. With our D-line, we rush 3 and most people line up 5 linemen. Or 5 linemen with a running back in the back against 3 people. You got to be a grown-ass man to get through that. And we going to fight through every single time. You might hear us complain, be like, hey, we don't even complain. We go to the rep, be like, hey, rep, they might be holding. But we going to fight. It ain't no such thing as complaining. Or they don't give us one-on-ones. We go against everybody's best.
Okay, see, you say you had 24 missing 3 games?
Yeah, 24. I missed 3 games.
And don't forget a couple pancakes.
And I had pancakes because I will go to O-line because they said Bill is the best, Bum Bum is the best lineman. So this year I had to show his ass, you ain't the best lineman, buddy. Let me play lineman. I'm going to get more pancakes than you, boy. That's all I had to show him. That's it. So now next year I might just play O-line fully.
Especially if you don't win that award.
Yep, I'm going to make sure I get it, yeah. Fuck the defense, I'm going to play O-line.
Oh my God.
Until you have somebody like this, no.
Hey man, look, man, this is what we love about you, bro. Because not only did you come on here, man, you talk the talk, bro, you walk the walk. Not many can do that.
And you bust raw ass.
That's football. That's what I learned in life with football. You got to play. All that talk, I'm going to play, but I'm going to talk shit. That's just how it is. If you just going to talk shit and not play, you might as well get off the field. You just talking to talk.
But the thing is that most people don't understand. See, it's different when a grown man talk because he keep it football.
Yeah.
Talk a lot of trash out there. I mean, dish rag. A lot of dudes. I done seen, hell, even did my brother. You know, like, so.
Vince?
Yeah. But at the same time.
We clapped up after though, Vince, my boy, man. Just in between them lines, I got to get a little tough.
Yeah, but once again, when that whistle blow and them zeros is on the clock, Keem is like, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, good game, walk off. A lot of dudes can't handle it.
That's like you just said. And in my job, I see it all day. The younger generation now, they don't want to fight. They don't want to do this. They don't even want you to talk to them. You talk to them, they get in their feelings. Go get a gun. Every time, just everything is go and get a gun. Go and get a gun. It's sad, but it's true. That's just how it is. They always talking about police this, police that. A lot of things be on people. Me, I'm in a black neighborhood. I'm a black policeman. My job's sweet because I know how to relate. In our profession, we have mostly other cultures in the community that they don't know nothing of. They don't know anything about Liberty City. They don't know about our culture. Some people learn it, but you have a lot of officers that don't give a fuck about the culture at all. So We have to have more people that's in the community to become officers because they help out the community overall. That's just how I look at it. And that's how whenever somebody asks me, be like, hey, how I get this, how I do that, this how you do it, use me as a reference. We need more people. We need more. We need more.
Nah, bro. One, I respect you for that. Even saying what you just said, because that right there speaks volumes of just the person who you are. For even wanting to, like I said, just to go to even be a police officer. Period. Because, like I said, dealing with what we have like been through, coming up. Like I said, I've been disrespected by a cop, slammed on my face for no reason. Coming home at 2-something just because I was driving in a box Chevy. Thought I was coming through Alabama in the middle of the night. Thought that I was a drug dealer. Told me straight up to my face. He said, man, have you ever been to jail? I said, no, sir. He said, all niggas been to jail.
That's how it be.
So I'm telling you right now, just the experience of coming up being black in our community, like I said, it was different. But for you to, like I said, want to see change and also be a part of the change, hey, bro, like I said, I commend you. Like I said, I know it's supposed to be about flag football, but
It's life at the end of the day.
at the end of the day, bro, yeah, for real.
Like you've been hearing everybody else, all of us saying, when I first came in the league, it was more family. It wasn't all this fighting, all this online beef. It was more family, bro. You're going to do it in between the lines on Saturday. That's what it should always be. Forget all that fighting. Oh, you mad at this person for this? All this girls getting involved, bro. This shit is football. Fight in between the lines. After that, leave that shit alone, man. That's what you got to do. Because it's just going to get you put somewhere that you damn sure don't want to be for 10, 15 years.
No.
I ain't even going to lie to you. I damn sure don't want to go to jail. When I take people to jail, you have to do something. I ain't just taking people to jail just to take them. You have to do something where I get called, you done beat up your old lady and that's the only reason I'm taking you to jail. I done been in encounters with countless people in this league. It's either me or I have a homeboy. Marcel is another one. That's an officer. And I have a homeboy named Carl that's a state trooper. He runs into a lot of people in this league and people can vouch. When they run into him and they be like, they know Keem, hey, go ahead, have a nice day. That's just how we do things, bro. They put officers in place. We officers that going to help out each other. Not just for the fuck you, give you 16 tickets, take you to jail. For what? What am I getting out of that? I ain't helping nobody out.
Big facts, man. Like I say, bro, I know it's not an easy job, but once again, man, taking on that challenge, man, is incredible. But like I say, going back to that football field in between the lines.
Yeah, all this police talk that.
Oh, I'm sorry. No. And that's why I get everything off my chest on Saturday.
Yeah.
All throughout the week, I go through everything, do everything. On Saturday, I feel like it's the funnest and the best place for me to get everything off my chest in between the lines. I'm gonna give you everything I got on any position, anything. That's just the football player I am. I'm just gonna try my hardest at everything.
So coming back to the business, 2024, y'all are building something special. Do you believe that team can make it back to the Super Bowl?
Of course. We just want people that play, that's willing to play and willing to do whatever they need to do. Like build, if you're gonna do something, do it at 110%. Don't give us 50. We need 110%. I love those type of players. That's me.
So fellas, look here. I'm smelling a rematch.
Yeah.
You know you're gonna have some fights in between there. You're gonna have people talking this, talking themselves up. But at the end of the day, you gotta come to play.
You know, man, Vic got Kato and Shula them over there. Man.
Listen,
What they call it? What they nickname is?
I truly
They got a
believe.
nickname, man.
I truly believe that this is gonna be one of the most epic seasons coming up. Hands down. I truly believe that between like I said, the acquisitions that No Excuses picked up. I believe some of the teams are getting stronger.
You got the brothers.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. This year to me was the most competitive I've seen in a long time from week to week.
Yeah, they had 4 solid teams. I'm sorry, 3.5.
It was crazy because I felt like on any given Saturday, like the business, just being real, with Cato there was down to epidemic when y'all played them.
Yeah.
Y'all had to come back because, like I said, you put like this. You take a team for granted this year, you'll mess around here and you'll lose. Like I said, or this person took off to go do something else, play in another tournament, and then put the team in the position. I think one year y'all was down to y'all 5th string quarterback in one game.
Shit, playing the Super Bowl or what? Pablo ain't the average fourth screen.
Oh no,
quarterback.
yeah,
You
facts.
know, he was like the fourth quarterback that the fifth.
But he's a great receiver, so we taking away from the receivers and playing quarterback.
Facts.
So that hurt us too as well.
Nah, bro. So right now, as you all like, I don't want to skip to get it off your chest. I feel like you already did, but right now, this is Get It Off Your Chest podcast.
All I gotta say, the only thing I gotta get off my chest is when I asked, excuse my French, Vic for football. I think it was the last game of the season.
My bitch ass Vic.
He was that day. You was a bitch, Vic, because I asked you for football because we didn't have a football, and you told me no. I still feel some type of way about that. I know you explained what you explained to me, but I still think you a hoe for that. That's all.
Those are fireworks.
He can come see me. You know where I live at. You know exactly. You live in the city.
Like ready to fight.
Hey, you work in the city I live at. Just pull up anytime.
Listen, man. I thought y'all were playing, man, doing that football
Big game
situation, man. And
that happened.
I'm gonna say this, man, before we get off here. That no excuses have put themselves in a situation to where they're gonna always be the hunted. Because people are now determined to run no excuses out the league. And it only comes like that because of one thing. It's either you were winning or something just either
I
you
don't
did
want
ill.
them out the league. I want to put the pickle in them every year till they impregnated. That's my take on it. I don't want them out the league. Stay, Vic.
Man,
He ain't
listen,
going nowhere.
he ain't going nowhere. I can tell you right
He
now.
definitely love it.
South Florida Flag Football Association, like I said, no excuses had they run. Either they're going to fight back and come back and try to be on top, or they're going to, like I said, keep taking L's like everybody else.
Only two at quarterback, they gonna suck. How you feel about that challenge, Keem?
Oh, that challenge where Death Row versus the whole league.
Hold on. Shannon, ask it. I'm thinking about how to edit it, so ask the question.
All right. So I asked your brothers, and I said, I'm going to ask you now. The challenge that Death Row put on the table, they said it's all football, but it's just straight competitiveness. They feel like their team can beat everybody. The whole entire league. Even if y'all build a team, best team that y'all can build, that team won't beat them.
We need to do that ASAP. I like the league over Death Row anytime, any day. Anytime, any day. They should feel like that. They won 2 Super Bowls. You're going to feel that. But when you line that, like I said, they could talk that talk. When it's lined up, you're going to be dead. I like us.
Now, we're going to make this happen. I'm going to get a camera out there live. It ain't going to be edited. We're going to go live. So the world going to see this game. Death Row against South Florida Flag Football best. I'll let y'all know. Stay tuned. Well, look here, fella, man. This been the business edition. I'm happy these boys stopped by. Trust me, we're going to start doing this every week during the season. I'm going to actually try to get a chair out there on the field. So whatever happened, you can talk before the game and after the game. And it's going to be out there on the field. Going to be a whole tent setup, backdrop and all. So right then and there, you're going to be able to say what you got to say, talk what you got to talk. So be on the lookout for South Florida Flag Football Get It Off Your Chest podcast on the field next year. For real. Fellas, man, it's been real, man. Hey, till next time, Brother Keem. Business.
Back-to-back MVP, defensive MVP. I know I'm going to win it if they vote.
Yeah, that's who's voting. Captain's voting, man. And listen, whenever it's stamped, it's stamped. I'm handing that over to that person. And shout out to you, O'Neal, man. I know it's going to be a good race. See y'all. Peace.